Completely afterthought shit.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 2 of the Afterburners. The sideshow to Afterthoughts. The Afterthoughts is your dietary supplement. We're that extra little pill on the side. What'll happen? We don't know. Today, we're gonna take a break from the vast amount of knowledge Alex and I pretended to know about last episode. And we're going to jump
I
into
know
storytelling. We're going to jump into storytelling. It's just conversations, man. Just talking. No harm, no foul. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start off. Eric, do you have any books that you like?
One of my favorite books is a Dan Brown book. I think it's Dan Brown. Called Digital Fortress.
Ooh.
Wow.
That sounds cool.
Basically, this guy creates like a super chip or something that can basically do anything you want it to do. Dog.
You reminded me of one of my favorite books, but I always forget the name of it.
Yeah, and so basically, the NSA, the mafia, some like black market type shit are all looking for this chip, and basically a lot of shit happens. But it's a really good book. I don't really remember what happens, but I remember that I really enjoyed it, and I've read it like several times. I just don't know how to put it out.
What's like your favorite aspect of like storytelling in books?
In books, I love. I love fantasy. I've always loved fantasy. So like fantasy, like when they add like the magic, that's really cool.
Oh
Or
yeah,
like when they
it's
add like
always
the
cool.
magical creatures, or like when they really get into like the world building of like the magical creatures and like how the magic really works in that world. Like that's why I like Final Fantasy so much.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy is
My
awesome.
what I really like about books, especially like and in terms of books here, we're not talking like textbooks or science books and stuff like that. We're talking more of like there's a story. It's fantasy, sci-fi, horror, romance. It's just a story, but I just like that a lot of it's really left up to the imagination. Because like
The Bible.
yes.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah. That was last episode, Alex. uh
I just really like that, man. It's a really good book, man.
it is. It is. I mean, I think it's really cool, like just to read it for the plot itself. Because it's got like
Which book?
metaphors. The Bible itself has like
Oh yeah, no, I read the
metaphors
Bible. I read the whole
and
Bible.
foreshadowing. It's got all
Dude,
of
the
that in there.
Bible is actually if you take it as a book, it's a really good book.
Dude, it's honestly like
Okay.
really epic because like you got God destroying
it's really
cities and
cool.
like
There's a lot of really
wars
cool.
and kings going against other kings. Like it's really cool. You just got to skip the more of the like numbers. Maybe skip around in Leviticus because a lot of that is just a bunch of rules. Old rules, of
Yeah.
course, like oh, if you wear jeans, you're going to hell. Which no, you won't. But yeah, I really like how books are just like because the author usually does have an idea in mind, their own movie in their head as they're writing it and stuff. But it's usually always left to the readers to really just imagine it.
Interpret.
Yeah.
Interpret that
Also,
information.
you know what? Also, the book that I would was my favorite book growing up.
Ooh, what? Go for it.
Whom the Gods Would Destroy by Richard Powell.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've
Ooh.
read that one.
Whom the gods
Richard Powell, yeah.
destroy.
It's basically like it takes around the same time period as the Trojan War. And there's this guy.
Oh, I'm just
He's
getting
like
Star
the
Trek.
bastard son. He's like the bastard son of the king. And then he has this whole odyssey. I found it at the freaking library, and I read it so much that the spine broke.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
that was
got
my
that
favorite book.
I got that N word right when I stopped watching.
Oh,
I don't know if I should bleep that or not.
Oh my.
It's okay. It's okay.
I forgot about that.
Oh my.
Yeah, we're good. It's okay.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
this is the book.
Alex,
Lol.
do you have any
Yeah.
like favorite fantasy books and stuff?
Yeah, Dune. Frank Herbert, American writer. Yeah, Dune. Very, very good classic movie. But also a really good book.
Book.
Yeah.
Book.
And movie adaptation.
I disagree with that. I disagree. But
You don't like Dune?
we'll get to that when we talk about book movie adaptations, okay?
Well, regardless, I think the book was phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
Um,
for sure.
but I also do think the movie was good. But that's my personal
You
opinion.
are more than
Uh,
fair to have that opinion. I just have a different one, and I like to voice it
I will say
because
I
I
typically
get
am more
strong
visual,
opinions about movies.
but I
Yeah.
do read from
Oh,
time to time.
don't get me wrong. It's definitely a visually stunning movie. It's beautifully shot, but it's just like everything else is just. But we'll get to that. For
Which
me,
movie?
some of my favorite fantasy books is Heir Apparent. It's a book about this girl goes to an arcade for her birthday, and it's like a kind of like a VR thing. And basically, a glitch happens, and she cannot exit the game until she beats it, and she keeps dying. But because she respawns and knows how she died, she now has that previous knowledge to get even further, and it's really cool. There's a lot of twists and stuff. Fun
That's cool.
book. I also really like the Ranger's Apprentice series. They're really good. I want to get the whole series so I can actually read the full because I only got to, I think, book 6 or 7. John Flanagan. Yeah. But it's a series that follows the adventures of Will, an orphan who is chosen as an apprentice ranger, and he's taught by Halt. And one of my favorite quotes that I kind of like live by comes from this. And it's a marksman will practice until he gets it right, but a ranger will practice it until he never gets it wrong, which I really like. It's just beautiful quote right there. I also really like the Maze Runner. I also really love my favorite of all time. Oh, come here. Oh. Is Variant by Robinson Wells. This and its second book, Feedback, it's a 2-book series. Phenomenal. It is my favorite book. Okay, I cannot lie. It is my favorite series. I desperately want to talk to Robinson because I have some serious questions about the ending. Because it is very wacky, dude. It's crazy. If you guys ever want to borrow it sometime, you're more than welcome to. And then my other favorite fantasy series, it's a zombie apocalypse series following kids. Everyone over the age of 16 gets infected by this virus. They're not exactly zombies, but you know they eat people. They're basically zombies.
Oh my.
And that's by Charlie Higson. It's called The Enemy, and it goes: the enemy, the dead, the fear, the sacrifice, the fallen, the hunted, the end. And when I first read it, he was still writing it. He had just released The Sacrifice. So, and I finished The Fear, but I'm rereading it to my girlfriend, and we really like it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I cried. One of my favorite characters died. I knew it was coming, but it's just so sad, man. It's so sad. And then I also like horror. I don't have a lot of horror right now. Like all I have really are the Five Nights at Freddy's main books, not the Tales. And that's the one I have right now, which I hope I don't get demonetized for it because it does have a bit of a gory front. But Playground by Aaron Beauregard. Uh, base 3 low-income families have been given a handsome retainer to join Geraldine Borden for a day at her cliffside estate. All the parents must do is collect the rest of their money, is allow their children to test out the revolutionary playground equipment Geraldine has been working on for decades. But there's a reason the structure in the bowels of her Gothic castle have taken so long to develop. They were never meant to see the light of day. When a band of dysfunctional children is suddenly thrust into a diabolical realm of violence, they must grow up instantly to have a chance at survival. Will they find a way to put their differences aside, or be swallowed up by the insidious architecture all around them? Trigger warning: kid death and poop,
I heard you, bro.
like
Yeah.
yummy poop. Okay, so just that warning.
This man said yummy poop.
Yes.
This guy is pretty wild right now. I
That
don't know
genre
how
is
I feel about
the genre of that book is a subgenre of horror called splatterpunk, which is completely just meant to be pure shock value. It is meant to make you feel uncomfortable and to disturb you. And the main reason why I like it and why The Trapper is borrowing a lot of elements of splattercore is because it has a strong urge against censorship, which is why a lot of depictions in the books are very gory and very violent and very just gives you the ick. But I love it. I love it. No. Oh, it's so good. Any other books you want to talk about? Or any other genre?
Tolkien.
The
Really like
Odyssey.
Oh.
Odyssey.
Yeah, the Odyssey by Homer, and you just said Tolkien, George R.R.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
J.R.R.
George
Yeah.
R.R. Martin. I mean, he ripped
George
off
R.
The Hobbit
Yeah.
for that, and then it
I really
got
like
made
the
into a terrible TV
Silmarillion.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really like The Hobbit, the Silmarillion. I really liked Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's really good.
Do you know why the end of Game of Thrones TV sucks so much? George still hasn't finished Game of Thrones, like as a book series. He still hasn't finished it.
That's why.
Yes.
They had to
So
finish this
the makers of the show literally had to come up with the ending. George definitely had like a hand in it and kind of gave them some ideas and I think greenlit it and stuff. I don't know. I'm not too big into it. Yep. Nope. He has not. He has not finished The Winds of Winter, the penultimate book in his A Song of Ice and Fire series. He has acknowledged that he may never finish the book. And this guy's old. He is 76 years old.
That's crazy.
We good on books then?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Okay. What about some like book to movie or TV show adaptations? How did we feel about those?
Dune.
I like them because I take them as a movie because it's a movie, right?
Yes.
So I take it like as a movie, not like as a faithful book adaptation.
Fair enough.
Because
Fair
if
enough.
you look at it that way, then you're gonna get disappointed every time because it's not gonna be the same
True.
as the book. 'Cause
True.
it's not gonna be what you thought it was gonna be.
Right.
Because you have a certain image of the book already in your mind, and so I don't know. I think it just sets really high expectations.
Yeah, it can.
I do like Dune. Dune is awesome. I haven't read the
Yeah.
book, but
Dune
I
is
want to
great.
read the book.
Read the book.
So
The book
that's
is
that
actually really good. Yeah.
Harry Potter, obviously, very
Ooh,
good
yes.
series.
I do
Really
love
like
Very
Potter.
good.
me
I
Harry Potter,
like
yeah.
the fact that they did the 8th book in 2 movies. That was smart. People do that more. I like Narnia. Narnia's pretty cool.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Bless me.
No.
I was not a fan of the Hunger Games movie adaptation.
Oh yeah, no, I never liked the Hunger Games really.
But I will say, and this is true for both the
first movie
books
was a banger though.
and the movies, the first two,
Yeah. I'll say
Hunger
that,
Games
yeah.
and Catching Fire, were both really good, and the only reason I can say that is because they actually participated in Hunger Games, and there was death. And then the
Yeah.
third one was boring. I never finished
War.
the third book because
It was
I kept
war,
falling
man.
asleep reading it. It was so boring. I just looked up the ending, and I'm like, yeah, that I basically kind of figured that would happen. Primrose dies, and Captain Snow gets killed, or President Snow, or whatever. Sorry if that
How does she
spoiled it for
die
anyone,
again?
but
She
it's been
dies
so
in
long.
like a. She dies in like a.
I forget.
Explosion, right?
I don't know how she dies. I never got that far.
Isn't
All I
it
know
an
is she
explosion?
dies. I think so. That or she gets shot or something.
Dies.
Because I think she is like in a way assassinated, right? By
During the
Snow.
Captain Capital's rebellion that killed her along with many other innocent people while she was working as a medic.
Interesting. But yeah, and I will have to say, Eric, I can agree sometimes it's good when a movie will take like the final and make it into a two-parter. But sometimes I feel like that's not needed. Like, just put them together. One big movie.
Depends on how much
Yeah,
information is
depends on how much
True.
density.
information in the
True.
movie.
But
Like,
when it's something like, what's a good example? I'm trying to think.
I don't think there's really any movies where they did it in two parts. So
Didn't the last movie of Twilight uh
Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2.
yes,
Oh
yes.
yeah.
I guess, yeah. That's like the only other example though.
Yeah, I mean that's the only real example I can think of in terms of what I've seen because I'm not giving Mockingbird a chance. I'm not gonna watch that, dude. Fuck that.
Oh mine.
Dude, for real, no. And then again, I mean I can't really judge like the book side of that because I never read the Twilight books, but my family watched the movies.
No,
and-
Twilight books are fire, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My
Actually,
English
we
teacher
should have
said
talked
when
about
after
Twilight.
she got
I
finished
mean,
with
Twilight's. I like
the fourth
Twilight is
book,
fire.
my English teacher,
love the Twilight series.
when she finished the last book,
What?
she said she got so mad she threw the book across the room.
Probably.
Yeah. How did you guys feel about the fan fiction of that?
Not gonna lie, I always read it. I'm a huge
You know
proponent
what
of
book
fan
I'm
fiction.
talking about, right? That was
Oh, you're
a
talking
fan
about 50
fiction.
Shades of Grey?
Yes, 50 Shades of Grey was
Oh, okay.
originally
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Twilight
I
fan
didn't know
fiction. It was originally
didn't know
Twilight
that.
smut. Yeah,
That's funny.
that's fun.
Did
I
you change the
watched.
name,
I never
think?
read it or watched the movies because I'm not really into that. If I want porn, I'll just watch it.
Man.
Because
Yeah, man.
that those movies and books are strictly for women, okay? Because they read it and they're like, "Ooh, this is so dirty." Ooh. And it's like, all right.
To each their own.
Yeah, fair.
What is it?
I just think it's a little weird. But that's just me.
A lot of people think you're weird.
Okay. Well, I am weird, okay? And I'm glad with that. Are there any books? Oh, I will say the Maze Runner adaptation was pretty okay.
Oh yeah, the
I liked it.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
It's a
liked it.
very
liked
entertaining
it.
watch,
I
that's
think
for
I watched
sure.
the first 2 movies. There's only 3, right?
I think there's only 3. I hope they do
Yeah,
the
I
Fever
think I
Code,
watched-
which
I
I
watched
have
the
yet
first
to
2.
read, but I'm getting my series
I only
slowly.
watched the first 2.
I want to say I've seen all 3, but then again, that was during like that year in my life where everything was just kind of a blur. So
One
I know I watched the first one,
for which one?
Maze Runner.
What series? Oh, yeah.
See, I know I've seen the first one. I'm trying to remember, but I'm not too sure.
Dude, the Maze Runner is pretty good.
Yeah, it's
When they
great.
depicted like the different mazes and shit,
Oh, dude, it's so cool.
it was
It's
really
so
awesome.
cool. It's so cool. No, but
I like the concept. Yeah.
the
Mhm.
variant. I relate this a lot to Maze Runner.
Mm.
Like it's got those vibes, but instead of a maze, it's a
Mhm.
school. It is so good. I love it,
Wow.
dude.
Mhm.
Um,
Uh,
what books
favorite
do you
storytelling.
favorite
What?
storytelling?
I was gonna say something else. But...
Oh, I was just gonna ask if you guys had any books that you wish had movie adaptations. For me, Variant and Charlie Hickson.
There was this
But
really cool book called Finnegan and the Rock. I always wish had
Finnegan and the Rock?
Finnegan of the Rock.
Finnegan of the Rock.
Yeah,
What was that about, if
Mm.
you can remember?
it's like a fantasy. I'll look it up real quick. But
What
it's
was that
basically like
one
it
book?
was
Um,
it's like basically he's in exile and it's he becomes the guardian basically of the queen, the the princess, who says that the prince is alive and he used to know the prince. So like he's trying to protect the prince, but there's been a betrayal in the kingdom. And people are like killing like the royal family. The royal family's being betrayed. It's basically like uh, a coup d'état, or it's basically like a coup. And so he has to protect this princess. It's part of the Lumatier Chronicles. It's pretty good. But yeah,
there's already a movie of the book. I was gonna say, The Phantom
this one,
Tollbooth. No, I
The
was gonna
Finnegan
say
of the
The
Rock.
Phantom Tollbooth.
Oh
The Phantom Tollbooth. Did you guys ever read that? I think I had to read it for school.
no, I never read that.
No, I never read that one. No.
It's pretty fun. Talk, the ticking watchdog. It's a
Mm.
dog with a watch on it. It's pretty cool. But there is an animated film. 1970. Wow. Although I've already seen. Have you guys seen that old film, Trip to the Moon?
I have not. No.
It's
Trip to
like
the Moon.
A Trip to the Moon, 1902.
Wow.
No,
Yep, it's over
I haven't seen
120
that.
years old. It's a French science fiction adventure trick film written, directed, and produced by uh, Georges Méliès. I butchered that, and I'm writing a book with a French as the main character, so that's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's free on YouTube. It's like 10, 15 minutes. It's a silent film, but it's good. They go to the moon and there's aliens.
Neat.
Mm,
Yeah. It's also that famous image of like that like moon that has a face and it looks like he's got something stuck in his eye.
Mm.
And that's the like main image from it that a lot of people show when they're talking
You
about
believe
it.
in aliens?
Alex, that is a completely different thing, but probable and unlikely, and if they do exist, they're not as advanced as us because the ones that did the Nomu, the Dogon, Sorry, the Dogon. That they're dead. They're gone.
The what?
The
The
Dogon.
Dogon?
The Dogon.
Who are? What are those?
Oh, jeez. The Dogon are an ethnic group indigenous to the Central Plateau region of Mali in West Africa, south of the. I don't want to say that because it's just missing one G. If you catch my drift.
Are you talking about Niger?
Niger. Yes, I didn't know how to pronounce it, but yes, Niger Bend. Near the city of Bandiagara and in Burkina Faso. But it's basically this tribe, and basically these scientists, explorers, whatever, visited them, and they were like, hey, so what do you guys know? And they're like, oh, we know about atoms. And they don't have microscopes or anything. They're like a tribe of people that just live off the land, like cavemen or whatever, not saying they are cavemen, just nomadic. Nomadic, that's the term. But literally they knew all of this really complex advanced stuff, and they were like, how do you know this? And the elders say, well, long ago our tribe was visited by these aliens, and they say that Sirius, the Sirius star system,
Right.
is their ancestral home.
I think it's the brightest star in the solar.
Yes.
Observable.
Yes. And so when we first talked to them, we had only confirmed that the Sirius system had one star. Then they told us, no, there's 3 stars. Guess what we know as of today? It is a 3-star system. So, yeah, they were advanced enough to come here, but they died. So I think the I forget what they call the aliens. The Nomu. The Dogon believed that an amphibious beings called Nomu taught them about Sirius. Nomu are ancestral spirits of the Dogon, and the word Nomu means to drink. The Dogon have an impressive knowledge of astronomy, including the rotation of the Earth and other planets and the rings around Saturn. They're known for their religious tradition, mask dances, wooden sculptures, and architecture. And you can read The Sirius Mystery by Robert Temple if you want some more cool stuff about that. Alex, is there a book you would like to see as a movie?
Honestly, I can't really think of any right now. Personally speaking, I'm more interested in more nonfiction, but I like fiction from time to time.
Sure. Ooh, do you know what was a good movie?
What?
The Mandela Effect. We could just talk about
yeah.
movies.
Really good movie.
We could just talk about
That was a
movies
top
and
tier
stuff
movie,
now.
yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah, dude.
If you're into simulation, if you were into The Matrix, you would like the Mandela Effect. Really good.
It's on Hulu, I think.
Maybe.
I'm not too sure. Everything's losing things
I
and
think we
gaining
watched
things
it
all
on
the time.
Hulu.
Yeah, I think we did watch it, but I don't know if it's on there anymore. It might be.
I think it's still on there the last time I checked.
Ready Player One. I thought that was a fun movie. It's entertaining.
That's a really cool movie.
A little too
Yeah,
many
that was a good
references
movie.
for my liking, but it's an entertaining watch. It's fun.
I like Tron. Do you like Tron?
Tron's cool.
Tron Legacy.
Tron's cool.
The new adaptation.
I'm
like the
definitely
new
more into
Tron?
horror. I
Girl.
like
The
most of
old
my movie
film. Are you talking about
repertoire.
the 1990 film or whatever?
Yeah, dude,
I
that
think it was a
film is
90s film.
awesome.
Which
You
one?
like that
That movie
one?
is awesome. Yeah, I do like that one.
The
That one is awesome.
1990s film.
It was
The
like either
Tron
that or
one?
2000s. I can't remember. It's the
the
older
old
one.
Tron.
Oh, the
Yeah.
old
I
Tron.
mean,
movie.
I like the actors in that.
1982, yeah, Tron.
82. Okay.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say
Those are good.
the original Tron's pretty
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
In our
It's
age
awesome.
bracket.
Dude, that
For
movie is
others,
awesome.
they
Lynn,
remember when it came out.
bro.
I also really liked Star Trek. Just
Yeah,
the movies as well.
I've slightly gotten onto it recently by watching The Lower Decks, which is animated, more of a
Yeah.
comedy version of it. But it's gotten me a little interested in it. But man, there is so much Star Trek content.
Oh yeah.
There is a lot, and like I haven't even seen Star Wars
Man,
yet.
I should watch
like,
this movie again.
Damn.
I don't want to watch
Star Wars is amazing. Star Wars is.
Watch it again, man.
Oh,
Except,
yeah,
I don't know. The new stuff is aight.
Alex, did you want to have that argument about Dune?
I mean, Dune's good. So. I mean, that's up to you, man.
I'm just saying. Book, it's really good, really great. It's well written. The movie,
Sure.
beautifully shot. And, like, it's got some parts in it that I like. But, like, show more of the worm. Why we hyping up one character, Zendaya, when we only see her for the last 10 minutes of the film? It's just some guy for 2 hours going, I had this dream. We gotta get the spice. I had a dream and we gotta get the spice, guys. We gotta do that.
Dude, Dune is awesome. Dude, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
Dude, this guy.
The spice.
It is not
Oh,
like
God.
a fun watch. It's only got a couple scenes in it that are like, okay, I'm having
Well,
fun.
you haven't seen the second movie, have you?
I have not seen the second, but in terms of
You're
watching the
you've only
first,
seen dude, this guy doesn't know.
don't you have to watch the first to
God.
understand the second? Don't you have to watch the first to understand the second?
I do.
How do you expect me to get into something if I can't get into it during part one?
Nah.
This isn't One Piece.
This guy.
This isn't One Piece. This isn't
I
something
honestly,
that you
there's a
can
lot
say.
more action in part two.
This is not something that you can just
I
say,
don't
but it
know.
gets better later on. If you keep watching, it gets better. It gets better, guy. Watch One Piece. It gets better. Once you hit like episode 800, it gets really good.
Okay,
Trust me.
we're talking like 1 or 2 hours at the most extra.
Yes.
One Piece is like 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
more than
Okay.
1 or 2
Okay.
hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
Fair enough. But what I am saying
This
is
guy's
like.
tripping.
Like, if I'm going to watch One Piece, I'm going to watch one pace, in which case they cut out all the filler and basically stick true to the original manga adaptation. Because that's, like, the best way to watch it. No, the last seasons of Naruto were soul draining. I folded plastic bags watching that shit, dude. It was soul crushing.
I'm gonna get flamed for this, but that's why I never watched Naruto.
Wow.
I think season 1 through 4. I forget when the seasons are all filler. But basically when Sasuke leaves, which is really early on. But all of that's good. Afterwards, it's just more of like, yeah, sure, I'll watch Naruto get a little bit stronger, and then in Shippuden, it literally starts off with, well, I got back from like a year of training or something like that under the white hair guy.
I don't know.
Jirachi. The Pokemon.
Jirachi.
Jirachi.
Oh my god.
Hang on. Jiraiya. Him. Because he trains with him, and like he gets done training with him, and that's literally the start of Shippuden.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, Naruto's stronger now, and now he's got to go find Sasuke. What are our actual opinions on filler episodes?
I mean, I could take it or leave it. I mean,
I'm okay.
I'm
if
more
it's
interested in psychology.
If it's like 1 or 2 filler episodes, I don't like it when they shove in a filler arc or a season that's all filler. Like, I'm here for the main story, which is what you've been on about all of season 1 and 2 mainly. I don't want all this side shit. I'm here for the story. That's why I'm still watching. It's because of that main story. So give me that main story. I don't want all this filler stuff where it's just not worth it. It doesn't add anything to the enjoyment of the story. You can still
It depends
enjoy
on
filler
I would say it
episodes.
depends on your perspective, right? Because
Yeah,
that's your
like
perspective.
true. I mean, all of our talks are pretty much opinion based.
Well,
I mean,
some
that's
of
kind
us.
of the point. But I mean, like, I'm fine if it's 1 or 2 filler episodes every now and again. That's fine, because it's just, it's okay to have, like, a mental break from the story every now and again, but man, just some shows just, come on, cut that filler, give us the meat and beans.
I don't know. I think
refilling my glass of water.
I think Frieren is a really good anime and it has a decent amount of filler. But I think in that filler you kind of see how you get to like become part of the journey. I think and like I don't know. I just tend to enjoy it, the more calmer aspects of entertainment.
Fair. Eric,
But I mean, the action scenes are fun.
you got any thoughts on filler?
Dude, I love the filler for Black Clover. It's so funny.
I do
Oh yeah,
like the
that's a good
filler for
one.
Black Clover. I will say Black Clover has good filler.
Black Clover is good.
Black Clover does it right.
Great. Yes, they do. I
I
want more
don't know
Black
if there's any
Clover. I
really
want
any
more
long
Black
images
Clover.
though. Dude, I know, right? They just stopped. I was like, oh.
I just want the next season, but we still gotta wait a few more years, I'm pretty sure.
Have you seen the movie though?
No,
Have you
I
seen
need
the
to
movie?
do that though.
The movie's pretty good.
I'll probably watch that
I mean,
sometime
I've
this
seen the
week.
movie. Yeah.
That's what
It's on
we should
Netflix
do.
though.
You guys should come over. We could have a movie night.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Yeah, movie night.
Let's do it.
All
Sure.
right. The final thing I have on the list: video game movies. Sonic the Hedgehog does it right. After they fixed Sonic, it was.
Dude, you're definitely gonna be flamed for this opinion.
What is it?
Sonic, man.
Yeah, let us
This
flame
man
you.
loves Sonic but doesn't love Dune.
Right. Right.
That's gonna be the meme.
Wait. What? That's like saying, this guy loves the Saw movies, but he doesn't like Dune. What? Dude, this guy likes Twilight, but doesn't like The Sixth Sense. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him?
Dude, I love both. I love both.
Sixth Sense is really good though. It's so good.
Sixth Sense is really good. Dude, you know what's a really good movie?
Signs.
Die Hard. Oh, I was gonna say Signs.
Ooh,
Signs is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Die Hard.
Except
Die Hard.
the twist is really lame. They're weak to water.
Yes.
I was just like,
But video game movies.
the new
dude, I love
Super
Wreck-It
Mario
Ralph.
movie was really
Love Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph is pretty good, although the second one was a bit.
I'm gonna wreck it. Dude, there's a really
First
cool.
one's really good. The second one was
Noise
definitely a little.
Is there a second one?
Just yeah, Wreck-It Ralph
I didn't even know
breaks
that.
the internet.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I mean, I do like how Vanilla P was able to see like all the other Disney princesses and stuff. I thought that was a cool scene.
That was cool. That was cool.
But yeah, first movie is really good. The second one is just a lot of reference. Hey guys, Candy Crush. Guys, he's in Candy Crush. Remember Candy Crush? It's like the Emoji Movie.
True.
You know what's a really good movie? Deadpool.
What? Ooh.
Have you guys seen
comic
Deadpool and
book
Wolverine yet?
movies. No.
Dude,
I
you
never watched any
gotta.
of the Deadpool movies. Oh no, I watched the first Deadpool movie. I watched the first Deadpool movie.
I
I
won't
haven't
lie,
seen
you
the
can
first-
skip
the
the
first
second. The second Deadpool movie was kind of shit.
Really?
Yeah, it's all of.
I feel like part of time or some shit.
Yes, it's cool because Cable's in it, but it's not cool because the entire plot is basically Wade Deadpool, Wade, or something, and this kid who's a mutant gets out of prison, and Deadpool's like trying this whole time to be like, you can be a good guy, you can be a hero, and it's just lame, honestly. I mean, it's got some funny moments and some good action sequences, but damn, dude, like there's a reason
what I
that
really
kid
liked?
did not appear in the third movie. It's just annoying.
I really like
honestly.
the Assassin's Creed movie remake.
I haven't seen that either.
I haven't seen those.
I thought it was pretty good.
I haven't played Assassin's Creed, but looks like fun.
I haven't done either. I haven't seen it
Yeah.
Oh, did you see Prince of Persia? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
I like that one too.
That was like back in the 2000s, though, right?
Right, I think, yeah.
Dude, did you see this movie called John Carter? It's a Disney movie.
Oh, yeah, I did. I've seen that.
That movie is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Pretty cool. I'm gonna say
I also really like
Final Fantasy,
Castlevania.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Fantasy Advent of the Children movie. That's pretty cool.
You said Prince of Persia?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, the road to El Dorado? The road to El Dorado. That's a good one. The Prince of Egypt.
Oh, that was
That is a great movie. Yeah, it's Christian based, but oh my goodness, it is fantastically made. It is a beautiful movie. A lot of people who have seen it liked it, regardless of their religious beliefs. It's so good. It's just so good. It's really good.
Yes.
That and VeggieTales.
Also,
is fun.
I really like the Castlevania remake. That one's good. If you like Castlevania lore.
I have a Castlevania shirt, but that's about it. And that Dracula. Any other video games that became movies? The old Super Mario movie was pretty.
Yeah, actually, I don't know about the newer ones, but the older ones with like the live action player people, dude, those were so good.
The TV show was good, but like the movie, no.
The movie,
the show
Super
that
Mario
was like
Bros.
Live action, like some live action sequences, but then the rest was animated. Those were really good. But the new Super Mario movie is actually pretty good. SpongeBob?
Dude, the SpongeBob movie.
Which one?
The first one.
The first one? Phenomenal.
I like the first one, yeah.
The second one's also pretty good. Sponge out of water, I think.
The training video? Do you remember the training video? The Krusty Krab.
The Krabby Patty.
The Krabby Patty. This phenomenal patty. 3, or was it like? No, it's 2 kelps or something.
Dude, 3, 2, 1 penguins.
Yeah.
I love that show. It's just like VeggieTales, but it's got these 3 cool, badass penguins, dude.
Dude, do you remember Oswald?
Yes, dude. I hate it when people are like, who's Oswald? Like, dude, he's before Mickey. What do you mean, Oswald? Oswald. And who was it? Fritz the cat? Or Felix the cat? Who's the old cat? Was it in Felix? Yeah, Felix the cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, what is this? Oh, this one's Mario 2. Yes, the Goombas, dude.
Right?
They're like the opposite of those Spy Kid thumb guys mixed with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The thumb guys. Oh, Spy Kids. Now that's a movie. Now that's a movie right there.
Dude, I love that out of pocket scene where the guy's all like, "Wait, go back to Grandpa. Grandpa. Pros. Highly intellectual. Cons. Physically disabled."
Oh, Spy Kids.
Yes, Spike.
I love
Spy
Spy
Kids. I
Machete.
love
Oh, dude,
Machete,
Machete.
Machete's just still Machete.
dude,
I
yes.
love Spy Kids.
Dude, Machete's
Oh my gosh.
so cool, and he's honestly a
Dude,
really
He makes
good
those
guy.
movies.
bro.
Yeah,
Junie.
Junie.
He's my
Junie, and
hero.
what was the girl's name?
It's been so long, I can't remember.
Fuck, but the thumb dudes. You remember
The thumb
dudes?
guys, yeah, the thumb guy. That's what we were talking about.
Oh my god, those were freaky.
Oh,
I didn't like those.
they were fun.
No.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Oh,
With
Dude,
Lava
dude,
Shark
dude,
Boy
with
and Lava.
Senor Electricidad, dude,
Yeah, dude.
or Senor Electric or whatever it was, dude.
The teacher,
George
Yeah.
Lopez,
George Lopez.
dude,
Dude,
yes.
George
Yeah.
Lopez is great.
He's
What happened to
he's pretty
George
good.
Lopez? Just
I
kind
don't
of
even know.
disappeared.
He
Yeah,
made a
okay.
movie recently called How the Gringo Stole Christmas.
Oh my.
Really? Dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah.
It's not that great. It's pretty much just.
You watched it?
I watched someone, Mr. GG, do a breakdown watch of it where he just made fun of it because it's like bad entertaining bad movie,
Mm.
which is
Mm.
fine.
Mm.
If you're gonna watch a holiday movie, watch something like Dear Santa.
Boa and what was it? Snake and
Boa versus
Boa
Yeah,
versus
Boa versus
Python.
Python. Boa
Boa
versus Python.
Who do you think won?
Oh, definitely Python.
Huge ass spider. Sharknado.
Neither one. They both got exploded.
Yeah, they both explode.
Have you guys seen the?
That's the twist.
Have you
That's
guys
the
seen
twist they don't
the,
expect.
Sharknado movies?
Oh, I don't.
No, I haven't seen those. Actually.
Dude, Sharknado movies are funny.
Yeah, they're making fun of like those disaster movies. It's great.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's so funny.
All right.
Dude, what else? What else?
Maybe shout out for like favorite actors, maybe
Yeah,
favorite
shout out Adam
directors.
Sandler for being alive.
Mm.
Jim
Mm.
Carrey,
And making
Ryan
movies.
Reynolds. The guy that
Yeah,
played
I would
Bobby
definitely say
Nash
Jim
in Deadpool
Carrey.
1.
Jim
Big
Carrey,
inspiration,
dude.
yeah.
Bruce
Jim
Tom
Almighty.
Hanks.
Bruce Almighty, yeah.
Tom Hanks.
Uh,
Morgan
Tom Hanks.
Freeman. Thank you.
Washington
Morgan,
Denzel.
for providing a comfortable
Keanu
Robert Downey
Reeves.
Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. Reese
Keanu Reeves, The
Witherspoon,
Matrix.
Yeah.
Wow.
Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves. Dude.
All sorts of big
Lawrence
actors.
Shout out
Fishburne.
to the Charlie's Angels. Yeah, bro. For Drew Barrymore.
Christian C.
Uh,
Hall.
Who was the other chick?
He's the guy
Charlie
that plays
Diaz.
Dexter.
Hey,
Patrick Gibson. Jennifer Carpenter. Christian Slate. Ooh. Forget his name, but the guy that plays
shout out
the
Christian
old
Bale.
Harry. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Christian
Christian Bale. Ed Asner. The voice for that
Sean
old
Connery.
man, Sean Connery. Ricky Gervais. Gotta love Ricky.
Quentin Tarantino.
He's a director.
I know. But he's a really good director.
Shout out Daniel Craig.
My favorite actor is
Shout out James
Stephen
Bond.
King.
Stephen
Shout
King is
out-
really good.
Who's the guy that does James Bond? It was Sean Connery and
Sean Connery.
Connery and Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. And
Pierce
well,
Brosnan, Pierce
Daniel
there was
Brosnan.
several
Radcliffe.
there was several Bond.
Yeah, there's
Have you
several of
guys
them.
seen Daniel Radcliffe in Guns Akimbo?
No, but I've seen him in Horns.
Watch it up. He wakes up with guns surgically attached to his arms. It's so cool.
Oh,
Guns
I've
Akimbo
seen-
is such a fun movie.
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like Daniel Radcliffe. He's pretty neat.
We should watch Riverdale sometime just so we can make fun of it.
Okay.
If you didn't know, Riverdale is an
Right.
adaptation of the Archie comics, but they made it into like a really
It's
Oh,
a terrible show.
stupid teenage drama show. It's all dark and one of the characters gets murdered. And it's just like they ruined my boy Archie. Archie's such a fun-loving comic.
Not gonna lie, I
slice
do
of
like
life.
Cole Sprouse. I do like Cole Sprouse.
Cole
as,
Sprouse, I do like
he's
him.
He's a good actor.
He is a good actor. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. I'm getting tired and
yeah, I'm getting tired too. And
I gotta get up
some food
early.
here.
Yay! But thank you everybody
Alright,
for
y'all.
watching the Afterburners.
Yeah.
We'll of
Thanks
course
Thank you.
catch you in
for
the
hanging out
next
with us
one.
for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate your time.
All right.
We'll have all the links down in the description for all the stuff. And
Okay.
yeah, we'll catch you next time. Bye bye.
All right.
Love y'all. See ya.
Bye.